Hey, I'm Pam Carnes, President and CEO of the Cherokee County Chamber of Commerce. And today on Thursday's Thoughts, I'm talking with Brian Carnes. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Yes, bless his heart. My husband Brian has gotten pictoed. He has heard about all of the interviews that are done throughout the week for the Chamber's social media, and he has never been on the other side of the screen. So I asked him this afternoon if he would be on Thursday's Thoughts. So Brian, thanks for being on to talk with the viewers today.
You're welcome.
Now, I may have to cook double supper or something when I get home, we'll see, but I'm excited to ask him a question because what happens on Thursday's Thoughts is I ask a question, a this or a that. The person responds, and then I ask him to leave you with a thought for the day. So the question I'm going to ask Brian, I knew immediately it's what I was going to ask before he ever agreed to do this. So, chemistry or biology?
Oh, definitely chemistry.
Well, that's the answer I was hoping for. Brian is the AP and Honors Chemistry teacher at Sequoia, or let me rephrase. There are two honors teachers. Brian is the AP teacher, so I shouldn't have said the. He is a chemistry teacher at Sequoia. And so I knew what the answer was going to be. So you can imagine our house over the past several weeks. It's been relatively interesting, wouldn't you say?
Certainly, yes.
Okay. Here's one reason. Brian has been teaching AP and Honors Chem from home. So I call that the terrace level office. He's been in our den in our basement. Then I was on the main level, but Rebecca was home from school, of course, having to study and take her online classes for UGA. So we decided to give her the main level for doing her studies. And I moved upstairs to our upstairs office that I declared the penthouse suite. So we have all been studying and working at home with our two rescue cats, Buddy and Birdie. So it has been an interesting number of weeks, to say the least. So with all of that said, you can imagine at the end of Brian's day that he's looking for something maybe a little more relaxing to do. So Brian, what thought would you leave folks with today? And you can say whatever you'd like, but maybe relative to staying focused and not always feeling like you have to be behind the computer, even though the computer is right there at home.
Well, I thought about some inspiration. So in my class, I always have my students, we watch this, especially when we prepare for the AP exam, we watch it about every other day. It's a video clip that you can Google, the death crawl scene in Facing the Giants. And many people have probably seen it. I think it's a really inspirational clip. The coach, I won't give it away, but the coach asks one of his players to do something that the player doesn't believe he can do, but the coach believes he can do it. I think, we're kind of faced with times now that maybe we think we can't do it, but maybe somebody else believes in us. And so that would be a good inspiration right now, is to go and watch it's the death crawl scene in Facing the Giants.
Perfect. Well, we'll definitely all have to do that. And I will say that Brian is fortunate. He has visited the golf course several times, because as long as you're in separate carts and 6 feet apart, you can still play golf. And so he's found some relaxation late in the afternoons in being able to do that. So I'm actually at the chamber today, not in my virtual office or my remote office at home. I'm actually at the chamber, but Brian is at our house in Hickory Flat, where I've been working now since March 23rd. Our team will continue to work remotely for the next several weeks, but we are so excited to be back with the community soon and see you face to face. So from my office at the Cherokee County Chamber of Commerce, exit 14, to Brian Carnes' office at our house in Hickory Flat, not very far at all from Sequoia High School. The Carnes family hopes that you will be out and about soon, and don't forget to watch Facing the Giants. Thanks for being on with me for Thursday's Thoughts, and I'll see you later this afternoon.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye.